Today I show you how I clean out my filters for prolonged use and to save money and the environment by not replacing them every single time. Next. Welcome back, Pool Fam. I'm Billy D. This is, of course, Drink Smoke Build. If you have not caught my last two cleaning videos on cleaning an above ground pool and treating it for algae, make sure you check those out first because this is a continuation of that process. Those will be in the description under the playlist Above Ground Pools. All right, you guys. Today, we are going to go through real quickly and clean out the filters that are all gross. So instead of spending a ton of money and replacing these every time they're dirty, you can wash them. Super easy. Don't you need to use anything except for a moderate pressure from the garden hose. So let's go ahead and get to that. Oh, also, I've got the pump running right now just to keep the circulation going. And a quick update from the last video. It is still cloudy, but not nearly as cloudy as it was. It's been 2 days since the shock treatment and the algicide. I did one more treatment of algicide, and then of course the daily dose of chlorine that we put in there. And it is clean, the levels are perfect, and it is getting clear. So we need to get these filters cleaned and continue to replace them every 24 hours or so, and then we will completely get the crystal clarity back in the pool. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the hose on and we'll get to cleaning these filters out. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to spray it from the inside and get everything wet, and then I'm going to go through and start working each individual fold in the filter itself. You give it a little bit of pressure, it helps get a lot of it out. And just go through, and there are, on this particular filter, there's tons, probably 100 or more. So it'll take a while, but better than spending $10 on one every time you need to switch one out, especially when you're having to do it every other day. So with the price of gas making it expensive to run the generator 24/7, and normally you'd only run it about 6 hours a day or so, it's no big deal, but it's a whole lot more efficient to just run my 200 feet of electrical cable out here, plug it in, and when it threatens to rain, unplug it at the source and just leave the cable out and inspect it before I plug it back in. I absolutely have to have 24/7 on the pump because of this tiny pump, which I talked about in my setup video for this pool. These pumps that come with these Intex pools are undersized. They need to be sending bigger ones. But it works. You just got to constantly clean out the filters, one, and two, it really needs to be running 24/7. And if it gets green like ours did, you have a real hard time getting it crystal clear again. But we're about halfway there, I think. I think by mid next week, after changing the filters out every day, we should be right back to crystal clear. Definitely a process. All right, I am going to go hook up the high pressure nozzle for this and make this go a little bit faster and get a little bit cleaner. This should work a lot better. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna make you sit through this whole thing. Let's hit this in timeline. And there you go, folks. They don't look as clean as they are brand new, but there's nothing crammed down in there anymore. There are definitely some stains left. That could be cleaned up with a little bit of soap and Clorox or bleach mix. Definitely want to have, man, we got a big storm coming in. Definitely want to have that diluted, but a dilution of bleach and a little bit of dish soap, and you can clean that and then rinse this real good before you put it back in, and that'll get rid of that staining. But for my purposes today, because I am constantly going to be switching these out every 24 hours so that we get as much of the physical matter out of the pool as we can to make it clear, I'm not going to worry about perfectly cleaning them right now. I can come back to that in a later video and show you guys that method, where basically you just take a dilution of bleach, submerge this, agitate it. That's after you sprayed it out, of course, and then that'll kind of bring back the color. Obviously, you don't want to use pure bleach because it could eat through the paper. All right, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Billy D raining on out of here. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.